Hello, everybody out there in comic book land. My name is George Serrano, aka The Don. And if you're here, you can only be here for one reason, and that's a brand new episode of Comic Book Clique Reacts to Superman and Lois. As you guys can see, I'm wearing all black. It's been quite a traumatic journey we've been going on with Superman. Last we saw, he actually bowed down, he took a knee, and seemed to be being taken over by Morgan Edge. But to be honest, I've had some people write in and ask me if I have any other color clothing besides black. No, I don't. But yeah, we are here to talk Superman and Lois, episode 12, which I believe is called, Through the Valley of Death. That's a kind of a creepy title there. But we're nearing the end of this saga. This has been an incredible first season. I've been loving the support that this series has gotten. To be honest, it's one of our most popular things we've ever done as part of Comic Book Clique. So I really want to do more of this stuff in the future. The best way to gauge what series we should be doing next would be to become a patron. For as low as $3 a month, 10 cents a day, you can help us keep the lights on here and get early access to every single one of these reaction videos, so you don't have to wait for just Monday and Friday. But yeah, if you guys can help us financially, you guys can also get an opportunity to help us vote on some of the topics that we'll be covering on the Major Issues podcast or other shows that we can cover here as part of CBC Reacts. I wanted to take a second here to shout out Shanika James and Millie. You guys were some of the first ones to sign up to our Patreon, become patrons on our Patreon. I get those mixed up. And your support, I'm telling you, is going to change the game when it comes to how we produce content here as part of Comic Book Clique. So thank you guys so much for going ahead and leading the charge there. I'm liking the conversations we're having in the comments. So keep being honest. Keep telling me what the things I'm missing. Go ahead and write down there how you're feeling about this show and whether or not I'm getting all this stuff completely right or completely wrong. It's been a hell of a journey, and we're going to continue it through the Valley of Death. Superman and Lois, episode 12. Come on, guys. Let's get it on. My boy, John Henry Irons, you better be on the side of good, bro. I love the journey this character has taken so far, and if he can side with our man Superman, just like in the comics, whew, it's going to be fantastic. He needs to get a better car, though. Come on, bro. Who are you looking for, John Henry Irons? Who are you spying on?
If you wish to connect with this world's version of your younger sister, now is your chance.
Oh. Very interesting.
I am not your brother. You rejected me. Remember? Rejected your family, your own people. But them.
I feel like Morgan Edge took that a little bit personally. Which meant that he honestly thought that Superman might choose his side in all this, and his brother betraying him, choosing humanity over Krypton really
Not even
affected
Superman
him.
is strong enough to resist the will of Zod.
What? Wait, what? Did he just say Zod? She has no idea whether or not any of that's true. But that's not her job. Her job is to comfort her children, especially when they're seeming, scared, confused, and don't have all the answers. And speaking of all the answers, General Lane, you got some good news for me, B?
DOD satellites are scanning.
I think Edge has one too, though he mentioned his was in the desert.
I'll adjust our search grid.
Aw, Lois. Don't be getting all emotional on me, girl. Come on, General Lane, that's your daughter. Give her that hug. You saw that juxtaposition? So she just comforted her kids and then showed her weakness in front of her father. He comforts his kid. And it all comes together. And here's a beautiful title sequence. Yeah, man. That Kent family, that Lane family, there's surely something else, really. I got no beef with you in this episode, Kyle. I've noticed I've been a little bit rough on you. I've said it before. I'm going to try to be nicer moving forward.
We just take a few days, give people a minute to cool off.
I believe him too. I believe him too. After everything I gave him, all the crap I gave him, I believe him too. And now that everybody's turned against him, I don't want them to turn against him. I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry, bro. I think you can come out of this a better man. And I didn't misjudge you. You were kind of crazy, but I think your arc here is gonna make you better.
You could do it, but you had to believe you could do it. And you can do this too.
I love the camaraderie between these two brothers. I feel like a weaker show would have had them.
Okay, so let's find a spot.
You know, sibling rivalry, jealousy. Not to say that those things don't happen, but they become a trope sometimes. Jonathan could be feeling helpless in this moment, not having the ability like Jordan does. But instead, he is trying to empower his brother so that together they can help. You know, this show did a great job establishing how badass John Henry Irons is against Kryptonians. If he can arm up against Morgan Edge, it could be over. It could be the reinforcements we need for this team.
To save this world, I need to put him down. My name is necessary.
Don't do it, bro. You're on the good side.
You can do something now,
Jonathan,
okay?
you are the man,
Just
Jonathan.
focus, okay?
Your brother is crumbling in front of you with the guilt that he had, and you are empowering him. You're looking him right in the eye. You're showing him you understand where he's coming from, and then you're trying to motivate him past his trauma. That's love right there.
I just remember waking up and seeing you, Lois.
That's a good thing because I was questioning whether or not Lana would remember seeing that Clark is Superman. Her mother's memories, but she didn't, so she still has no idea that Clark is Superman.
Now, Father.
Fight, Kyle. Fight through it, bro. You got this. You can't afford to give up. You can't afford to give in. This is all for your family. This is for everything you ever wanted. The planet that you love.
You won't be the man they find wait.
He's still alive. We need to go. We need to go right now.
Okay. But who could get there fast enough? That's my whole thing. It's not like he has super speed. How are we getting out there? Helicopters? Diggle? Diggle? Diggle's here! We got John Diggle! What are you doing here, Diggle? Diggs! Diggle! Diggle! Diggle!
I assumed you knew. Your father called Lila, needed some tech delivered, so she sent me.
Wow! Yo, I'm still... Diggle. Everybody, Diggle's here! Diggle is here! Bim, 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 bim. I'm missing my boy Oliver Queen.
What is with
Wow!
everybody? Seriously.
Reckless.
People are angry. They're lashing out.
But they know us.
Kyle,
We lived here
man.
our whole lives. Everything Dad has done is for
Damn.
this town. They actually think we're gonna leave?
No, sweetie. We're not going anywhere. I care about is us. Okay? And we are going to get through this together
I ain't
as
gonna
a
let them
family.
do you like this, Kyle.
Yeah?
That's it, bro. Me and you, bro. We got this. Don't let them haters in Smallville be treating you all crazy. You was trying to get people jobs. Again, you're going to listen to this episode. You're going to go back and watch some of the other episodes where I basically rang him out, treated him like trash. But again, bad first impression. I didn't want that to happen to him. All of that, that's way too much.
The reason I know how much Superman loves humanity.
No.
He's not just someone I report on.
Don't give him the secret. Don't do it.
Everything to me.
Don't do it.
He is the love of my life. The father of my sons. John Superman is my husband.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Clark Kent is Superman.
Clark Kent is Superman, bro. Oh wow.
Yeah,
I think some of that Kent family is rubbing off on the cushion. All right, guys. You turn me around. All right? Lock me up. I forgive you. You have been forgiven. But it's also pretty scary because usually when they do stuff like this, it means one of them ain't too long for this world. Hopefully they don't go there.
Now we can move towards completing what we came here to do.
Zod? He's possessed by Zod? Come on, man. Come on, John Henry Irons. You're the man for this job, but we're going to need you to have the patience it's going to take to see this through. Not just shoot on command, bro. We need you here in this moment, man. You're the only one that can do it.
So how about your daughter? Natalie. Seemed like a really good dad.
My man, Jonathan, no powers, bro. Again, using the power of his humanity because he's such a spectacular human being. He is trying to look for the positive in this situation and see the good that is in John Henry Irons. See the good that's in Jordan in these situations, even in his grandfather, you know, and going through the motions with them and trying to pull it out. It takes courage to do that, man. And he has no powers, and he's seemingly trying his best. It's like his mother said, they're just extraordinary human beings. Oh, we haven't seen him with the suit and the hammer. That's tight. Steel is here, bro. Isn't it crazy that we were just watching this fight a couple of episodes ago, and I'm rooting for Superman the entire time, and now we're in the same exact situation, and I'm rooting for John Henry Irons. The juxtaposition is amazing. Kinetic energy?
Oh my God.
The man of steel against the man with steel.
John, you can't beat him. You have to make him remember who he is.
Like Mjolnir. I wish this suit was a little less Halo-y. But I'm loving the hammer. Maybe get an S on the chest, which would be good.
John, please don't.
He's got no choice.
Come on, John. You can get him out of here. You can talk him through it, bro.
John, he's still in there. John, please.
I can't stop.
John, he's still in there. I promise you can get through to him. Please.
You gotta save him. You gotta save him. Fight back, damn it!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's for everything, Clark. For everything you've ever sacrificed for everything you ever fought for, every second of every moment in your entire life. Right here is this is the moment, right here. Are you convinced mankind that you're for the betterment of Earth and their people and nothing more? He's back, baby. My man's out here.
Now go and complete what you were sent here to do. Or know that you are the sole reason Krypton was lost.
No pressure, by the way. No pressure. But what the hell is he talking about? What is the final leg of this?
Ready for launch.
He's dead, right? Like he just fell from the atmosphere with red sun energy, taking away most of his powers.
You could have ruled with me as my brother. Instead, I will bury you in the ashes of this world.
Boom! Sucker! Sucker! I ain't doing nothing out here. Hey, the boys. The boys. We out here. Yo, we going to hang out with Diggle tonight, man. He knows all the hot spots. My man used to be in the Narrows. It goes down in the Narrows, man.
Complete what you were sent here for.
What? What does that mean? Why does his eyes glow? Am I too dumb to realize what just happened? Did he just put all of Krypton inside of him? I'm very confused. But, man, you guys saw me. I was all over the place with this episode. I have been pleasantly surprised by the changes and in the dynamic that they've been able to do with John Henry Irons, with Lois. Super killer stuff watching Superman just do his best to fight back against Zod, of all people. Like, what a huge character in the Superman mythos for Zod's whole very militant mindset to get placed in Kal-El's and have him fight from underneath. That's it's Superman, man. You can't beat that kind of stuff. And looks like going forward, the feud between me and Kyle Cushing is over. So Kyle, has been a hell of a feud, but yeah, I think I'm on your side moving forward. Just don't do nothing crazy in the future. And if any rich billionaires show up in your town, just like ease off just a little bit. But that's gonna be all for this episode, episode 12. Through the Valley of Death. And maybe that's what they're talking about. Death Valley right there in the desert. He almost died. He almost lost himself to, Zod's whole mind state. So it is getting crazy. Seemingly, the coast is clear. But Morgan Edge knows that it's not. And he's be planning something very soon. I have a feeling things are going to ramp up. And I am scared because I feel like with a show like this, we're going to get a big casualty to this big war. Usually in the Arrowverse, once a season, they will have a character bite the dust. And with all the beautiful stuff coming out of the Cushing household, it stands to reason that it might be one of them. So fingers crossed that's not the way that it goes. But the only way to find out is to join me for the 13th episode, lucky number 13. And then we got 2 more to go. The show will be over and we can all talk about it. And all of it, spoilers of everything, and it'll be fantastic because I'm a bit late, but I can finally join in on the conversation. So make sure that you're joining in on the conversation as well. Write in the comments below what you thought about this episode, what you thought about this reaction. Share with a friend. Help us grow our audience. Again, don't forget, you get these videos early if you become a patron. So go to patreon.com/CBC Clubhouse. That link will be in the description below. And for as little as $3 a month, 10 cents a day, you get these episodes early and you get to help us, grow as a company and get the essential funds to get better software and hardware to produce some better content for you guys. But that'll be all for this episode of CBC Reacts to Superman and Lois episode 12. My name is George Serrano, aka The Don, and remember that you, yes you, are worthy.